welcome to the Blue Corner. My name is Dennis, and yes, guess I'm back again. So I've been gone for the last year and a half, pretty much not making a single video. That's stayed up. And in that time, I've seen new people come, I've seen old people go, I've seen old people return, and I guess I'm one of them now. And in that time, I've also seen a lot of videos about collecting in 2025. And much like those people, I've made some changes to my collecting habits in 2025 too. I've seen people that have made video about being in massive debt. I've seen people go on and on and on about if a movie is worth upgrading to 4K. Do we really need it or don't we? I've seen people, friends, not doing pre-orders anymore, and so on and so on and so on. I'm going a different route. For pretty much the entire time I've made YouTube videos, my collecting habits have changed massively. And due to YouTube, I've fallen into several traps myself. I've bought plenty of stuff simply to show off. I've had debt at nowhere near the amount of what other people are talking about on YouTube. I've done it all, and that's not gonna be me going forward. This year, I've decided to only buy movies that I'm actually gonna watch. I made this challenge for myself. I can't buy a movie if I'm not in the mood to actually watch it. And it's actually helped me quite a bit. Like I said, I've had debt. In January, I spent most of the month going through my collection, watching movies that was complete blind buys that I've never watched before. Sold off a bunch of them that I either didn't like or felt, okay, well, that's a one-time watch. I don't need to go back to that. So I've sold off a bunch. I've paid off my car loan because I haven't been buying nearly as much. I've paid off my phone loan. That was nearly done anyway, but it's out of this world now. I had a small amount. I was in debt with my parents too, and I have a Visa card because 90% of what I buy is out of Denmark, so I had to have either Visa or MasterCard, and Visa was the option I chose, which you can go into the red. Every single month I had a specific amount I allowed myself to go into the red with, and every single month I pretty much did. This year, however, now, like I said, I paid off my car loan, phone loan, parents, and I'm not in the red on my bank account. Granted, I don't have a massive savings, but hopefully that's coming. My balance right now is okay, and hopefully it's getting better. And it's all thanks to me not buying stuff I'm not ready to watch. Like I said, I've fallen into every YouTube trap that you possibly can. I've bought movies simply because there was a number on the spine. I had to get the complete collection. I've tried to buy every Scream Factory 4K title. I've bought a bunch of Kino Lorber titles where I've upgraded when Arrow later decided to put out their own 4K version. Arrow titles are more attractive in the collection than Kino Lorber titles. That's just the way it is. So I've spent a lot of money on all that stuff. I'm not double dipping. Granted, I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna do that again. That's just the nature of the beast sometimes. I'm a massive Hong Kong action fan, and since 2018, we've had a ton of Hong Kong stuff being released, and I was buying pretty much every single title. Not double dipping, but if it was a first time release, Hong Kong related, I pretty much bought it, having seen it or not. I haven't done that this year either. I've cut back on all that stuff. Scream Factory titles, normally I normally pre-order them right away because I gotta have the slip, right? That's a slipless Scream Factory title. That's a complete no-go, right? Well, not for me anymore. I'm buying Scream Factory 4K titles. And we all know by now, if we buy a Scream Factory 4K title, the chances of it having reversible cover artwork is 0 to none in most cases. So, and the slipcover is pretty flimsy. So I don't really care about having a slipcover on my Scream Factory titles either. And there's Scream Factory titles out there right now that I plan on getting, but don't need right away with the slipcover. I'm waiting for sales now in a lot of cases. There's still stuff that they put out that I'm gonna pre-order day one. I'm not gonna stop that. I'm not gonna stop buying anything. I'm upgrading to 4K if it's a title I have in my collection, or even if it's a title I have in my collection. If it's in my collection, I want the 4K if it comes out. um, I'm a sucker like that. That's just the way it is. So yeah, I'm doing all these things. I'm again Kino Lorber. I'm cutting down on buying Kino Lorber titles because in a lot of cases, Arrow Video is gonna put it out 6 months later. They have been doing that with several titles that I've wanted and bought. And again, I'm the sucker. I'm upgrading for better packaging. Again, the Scream or Shout Studios have required the rights to the Golden Princess library, meaning all the John Woo movies. Those movies have been on my most wanted list for quite some time, and they are starting to putting them out on 4K in August, I believe it is. And I was all ready to go. I was gonna buy every single one there, and then just the other day was announced that Arrow had made a deal with Shout, and they have the UK rights. So now I'm waiting for the UK stuff to come out from Arrow. I'm skipping the Shout. I'm a bigger fan of Arrow than Shout. That's just the way it is. The box sets are gonna be much nicer. I have no doubt about that. So yeah, I don't care about having to wait a little longer. I'm waiting for the Arrow stuff. Standard studio titles, I don't buy them day one. I haven't been for years. That's never really been me. I'm waiting for sales. Those sales are coming less and less now than before, so I don't get the newer titles really that fast, but that's just the nature of the beast. I'm loving getting all the other older titles that I'm getting in my collection. And with this new way of buying for my collection stuff I want to watch, I haven't watched too much new stuff either. I think I have around 10 titles on my Letterboxd 2025 list. That's 2025 released movies. I, yeah, I'm loving going back watching all this old stuff that I'm buying, and I still have several releases in the collection that I've never seen before. I need to get around to that too, but work, a little gaming here and there, movies, TV shows, there's never enough hours in a day. Hopefully, I can get caught up a little bit when we reach my summer vacation, which isn't that far out. So, yeah, hopefully. And with my channel going forward, to begin with, it will more than likely just be my monthly pickup videos. I've talked about my problems, whatever, with my YouTube channel through several other videos. I'm not gonna do that here. I need more activity on my channel for me to go more into it, make more videos than that, and that's just not something that seems to gonna happen. So for me, wanting to still make videos and not getting the activity I want, I'm gonna stick to at least one a month for now. But since I'm doing this little challenge for myself, I am gonna go back and make from January 2025 and up till now, make my videos for those months or pick up videos for those months. So every Sunday at a specific time, there's gonna be a pickup video until I'm caught up, and then it's one a month. And in those videos, I will be checking, telling you guys how many of the monthly pickups I've watched, and then come early January, I'm gonna tally up, make a video, and see how many of my 2025 titles that I picked up that I've actually watched. Was the challenge a success or not? And I guess only time will tell, because every single year, the earlier months in the year are months where there's not really that much stuff that I'm picking up. So I don't have a massive pickup video coming, but the later part of the year is always the part of the year that's pretty stacked. And we already know by now some okay big titles that's coming, and there's more on the way. So yeah, that's just a little return channel update. Yeah, I don't know yet what I'm gonna call this video, but it is just to inform you guys of what's going on. And yeah, I hope that the few steady viewers I had before are still around and will watch. And for now, YouTube is my main focus. That's never gonna change, even if I stop and come back 20 more times. But this time I am gonna, to my own dismay a little bit, upload to TikTok too. I've never been a fan of TikTok, so it's a test to begin with again. See if that's gonna help my channel in any way, shape, or form. Hopefully, it won't overtake my YouTube channel. So I don't know if you're on TikTok or not, but you can follow me over there too. It's gonna be the same videos, and I'm not gonna make anything exclusive to TikTok anytime soon. At least I hope not. I guess time will tell. And if you're watching this on TikTok, you can come over to my YouTube channel. That is where my videos are gonna get posted first. I don't know yet if I'm gonna post on TikTok at the same time or there's gonna be a delay or not. Again, I guess time will tell. But this is again, but my return video, I guess. And then tomorrow I'm gonna start shooting my January, February, March, and April videos. I can't do May yet. I don't have all my May stuff yet. So those will go up the next 4 Sundays at least. And then I might do a my favorite releases of 2024 video that I've been doing the last several years. I do like having that video on my channel since I'm not really doing a complete collection video. I'm not planning on doing a complete collection video anytime soon. There's just too much in different formats, packed away here and there. It's no, that's not happening anytime soon. So for now, let me know how you like this setup. Is it too dark? I'm playing around with lights, whatnot. Yeah, is the video good enough for you guys? The look of it, anyway. But with that, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out.